Hello everybody, welcome back to
Oregon
Rocks. I am here with my son and we are getting ready to see the results of... Do you remember which step we were on, bud?
I think we're on step 3 or either step 2.
Step 3, I believe. So that's what we're going to go see. We want to go turn that off, Mexican.
Yep. Okay. Oh man.
Straight up. You got it.
The sun's making everything sweaty.
This is true. Give it a little tug, bud. Straight up. There you go. Oh. Oh. You need some help, bud? There we go.
That feels even heavier than before.
Does it feel even heavier than before? Alrighty, bud. You know the drill.
You're going to fly. Ah! Okay, that's it. Okay. Ooh, the smell is hot.
Is it?
I thought the layers were protecting. Just loosen it up because sometimes it can be a little bit sticky.
Very true.
Or more like sticky in here.
Okay, when you take it off, I want you to put it on that lid over there.
Uh-oh.
Alright, try not to get any on you. Ooh. That is some frothy stuff.
Some just fell.
Yep. Did it, bud? Ooh. Yes, it did. This is why Papa brings a couple of paper towels. Get the side and try not to get it on you. Let's get the side of this one. Alrighty, so now we've got that out. We're gonna pour the excess gunk into here with our handy dandy sifter. You want to get the water. Well, I guess we'll do the water right after. Alrighty, so Papa will hold this. You want to get in there? Nice. How does it look on the bottom this time?
This a little bit.
Alright, let's see it. Oh, that's a lot cleaner than the last time. The last time I think we might have used a little bit too much grit. Alrighty, now for the magic part. Let's get that water opened.
This magic will open the water. 5 seconds. Actually, less than 3 seconds. Uh-oh, look. A grit gets stuck in there again.
That's not surprising. It's happened every time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. All over, bud? Oh, yeah.
When we were dumping the water, I thought that we were almost to part 2.
Good job, bud. Alrighty.
It doesn't look like for that one though. I was going to watch that part out.
Ooh, bud, those are starting to look real good. Okay, can you carefully remove this lower one? And then, can you help me carry this side? I'm gonna lift that up.
It's heavy.
Alrighty.
I'll
There's
put
a
this
nice
there.
good rinse in here. You wanna get in there with your hands, bud? Give it a quick little rinse. Will it come out easy?
I think. Wait, did you say this hole went there?
This might come out easy. Okay, keep going.
Mm-hmm. think we need a little swift.
Got it. So, alrighty.
I'm just going to clean it off.
Yep. And go good rinse through it.
Look at this one. You can really see the cut
I
down.
know. Alright, so help me put this now back over here. Wee. Lift your side.
Oh.
Alright, now one at a time. Let's show their progression.
First one we're gonna see this one. As you remember, my dad that's undug it, and then I said, wait, stop. And then I stopped, and then he was like, voila.
Let's see it, bud. Give it a quick display. So this one is looking really nice after the pre-polish stage. A beautiful little piece. And this part here
You said quickly.
goes all the way through. Gosh, but this is looking nice. You can see a lot more character to this now. Got some banding that's come. Like right there, that's really
It
cool.
looks like a kite.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Next up.
Next up, we have this beautiful one. It has banding that goes all around like this.
Can we see it?
Yep.
Wow, but that is really looking good. Oh my goodness, Papa's getting excited for these.
Too excited?
Oh yeah. Gosh, look at that. This is just the pre-polish stage, bud. The next step, these things are gonna look beautiful. You can see some quartz in there. We are having some cracking, it looks like. That is alright though. Gosh, that is just a beautiful piece. Beautiful.
Next up, we have this one. Look how much it shrunk.
Oh wow. Is that the one that has a little vug in it? Right there?
One bug.
Yep, a little tiny one. You can see some crystallization that's happening there. Papa likes this one just because it's got some real nice banding throughout it. Some real cool ones. Awesome. Next
up, we have this big, ginormous one.
this one's like an egg shaped, huh?
This one also.
There it goes.
This one also kind of reminds me of this one.
It does. It has a lot of banding in it, doesn't it? Okay, let's
Except.
give that one a quick display, bud. Who wants to see the blue in that? Oh, that's so beautiful. All right, turn it a bit, bud. Watch it.
It's super slippery.
That's a good sign. That means it's getting well polished. So this is just step 3, pre-polish. Oh my goodness, but just look at that blue in there. That really is amazing. I mean, look at that. And then down here, oh my goodness, this one is looking really cool. Alrighty, next up.
Next up, we have this cool one.
Oh yeah, this was the one that we were unsure if this was actually going to be an agate or not. What do you think, bud?
I think it's perfectly agate. At first, I was like, not agate. But then after we got all shined up, then yes, it was.
It really is. Now this one, you can see the bandings just come through on this one so well. It has these, I think they're called dendrites, maybe? I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but
I don't even
you can
know
see
that.
some banding. You see the banding in this one right here, bud? Right there?
Teeny.
I know, but it's really cool, the shape of it. Papa likes this one just because it's very unique. Oh, and look right here, bud. This whole backside right here is starting to show. That wasn't like that before, too. Oh, man.
Oh, look at that blue.
Yep. Oh, and look at the banding here, bud. I didn't see that right here.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's right.
Hey, do you know what that kind of reminds me of? This one.
Oh, that's the crawdad one, huh?
Or the crawdad snapped it. Look. So waves.
That was the crawdad's treasure.
It was like, nobody will find it now.
So it's gonna go on with me forever. And then we came along. Dun dun dun.
But the crawdad probably sealed seed to sell until sea monster fish.
So this one did have some ridges in it. And looks like the ridges have gone away.
What are the ridges?
Just like some texture to it. So initially, this was there was a little bit of like ups and downs in it, and so now that we've polished this a bunch, it's starting to just be flat, which is, you know, some of the negative parts about tumbling rocks is you lose a little bit of the characteristic, but sometimes you get some that come out as well too. And I'm actually seeing that there might be quartz in the middle of those bands, which would be a really cool thing. Alrighty.
Here comes the boulder.
Let's see it.
Oh, look at those cool bands. It really shows from the tumble.
Can you show it like up now? So we can see.
So when I first found it, I never thought it had bandings. But as you can see, these bandings are super wide.
They are, aren't they? It's a beautiful find, bud.
And now since we got them tumbled, we can see more and more. And after it's fully tumbled, we'll be able to see that banding super good.
That is really true, bud. Very true. Beautiful piece.
Here comes the taco.
Yep, that one's the taco.
There's one thing that reminded me.
What?
Because look, waves, but the waves are the grit.
And on the inside there, those are actually
Quartz.
Yep, you are correct.
How you know what? Look.
Ooh, let me see.
There's red inside.
Oh, that is cool, bud. See, that's some of the cool things about tumbling these, is you can start to see some layers that were beneath it.
It also kind of reminds me of one that's a video we made that is a little bit rarer than agates. But we think agates are even more rarer. But I think this one is exactly as rare because, look, there's something inside that part. But as you can see right here, it looks like maybe something's in there, like maybe a red skinny rock, but I don't think a really skinny rock would be alive. I think it might be like maybe a small eel or either a tadpole.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
But tadpoles are skinny, but they also have round edges like this at the end of the top where they see, and then they become almost frogs.
That's very true.
Frogs with tails.
Alrighty, bud, let's keep going.
Here comes the biggest one, I believe.
Alrighty, now, remember the story behind this one, bud?
So also, so if you can see in one of our tumbling ones before we even start this one of this round of tumbling from 7 days or 4 weeks or 4 months, then there would be another one that looks exactly the same as this one. So I remember there was one after we found this one, and there was one that was laying it down way before that day.
And so this one was the one that Papa was digging up the rocks like a madman, and you said, "Wait, Papa, wait."
No, that was this one.
Was it this one?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh man, Papa's getting his rocks mixed up. Do you remember the story on this one then? Oh, I do remember. This is the one that you found right after we found that one. Yep, I remember that.
But you can't really tell about the two different ones that I found.
Yeah, this was one of the thumbnails for our rockhounding episode. This might have been our episode 1, now that I'm thinking about it. But But this is a beautiful piece.
But you also can't really tell the difference of those two. The one under the rock, that's like exactly that side that we tumbled. And maybe if we do a video, we might just show you that one that looks exactly the same.
Oh yeah, we'll have to do a recap on all of the ones that we've already tumbled and all the ones that we need to tumble.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's keep going.
Now this one was pretty strange because, hey, you know what? Those bandings remind me of these bandings.
Oh, those have bandings in it that are showing? Oh yeah, nice. That's really come through, hasn't it?
This heat's so hot.
I know.
Makes my legs sweaty.
I know. Papa's forehead's sweating right now too. So we got quartz right there, it looks like. And then we've got banding that's coming through on this one. And Papa really likes the color of this because it is very yellow.
And I believe that my favorite one here is this one because there's two I found. And guess you found it both from me. Now this one was another cool one. Because look, green on that side, but then banding, but then it stops there. The host rocks takes over.
Yeah, this was one of the first host rock ones that we found, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Before we started finding a bunch more. Because as of recently here, we found a bunch more. Ooh, but actually the host rock looks like it was starting to come off from this end.
Now what? Let me see.
It's gotten a lot thinner.
Yeah. It looks like I might break off. That's okay. But I do remember a green little rock that got broken. Remember that one?
Yep.
It was at, I believe, our first or second or third or...
You can see the banding underneath that too. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Next up, we have this big one. You know what? This shape kind of reminds me of this one.
It does. It does. I kind of thought so too, because this one is broken up into two distinct colors, huh? One at the top here, and then
now
one at the
there's
bottom.
two of these rocks that kind of remind me of this, except that's almost same shape, except bigger, way bigger.
Yep, and this one you can really see right in between these two layers here. There's like a wider layer that's being revealed, and ooh, look, bud, you can even see down here. There's some lighter bits to it as well too. That's really cool. That wasn't.
But those lighter bits are actually banding.
They are. I
Hey,
didn't see that before, but that is really cool. And right here, there's something
banding.
coming in right there. That is amazing, bud.
Hey,
Awesome.
do you know what I'm thinking? Maybe
you
one
thinking?
day we'll find the glowy that not only has bandings around like this, but maybe it can go down from the top.
Ooh, like a diagonal one. That would be
Like
really
a diving band.
Cool. Nice.
That would be like our rarest.
That'd be very
Except
cool.
for the nodules inside of a host rock.
Yep.
Okay, next up we have this one. Ooh, look. You can really see more of this now.
Yeah, it's really starting to shine through, huh? This step 3 of the pre-polish has really allowed these things to really shine through. Or before we were just seeing maybe a little bit of them.
So there's one that makes it smaller, and there's another one that shapes it.
Yep.
And since this is the third one, this is the one that gives it the shine.
Yep.
And I still wonder what the fourth one is. Maybe it's all.
So the third and the fourth one kind of do the same thing. The first one is called a pre-polish, which is a step before the final polish. And then the final polish is just that, where it gives a nice final shine. And the difference is the grit. So like I think the first step is a 60-90 grit, second is like 200, third is I think 500, and then this one is, I believe, the fourth one that we're about to do here next is about I think it's 1200. But this one, I'm not sure exactly what this guy is. If anyone could let us know. It looked very cool, and I thought it had some bits of chalcedony in it, which it still may. But I am not really sure exactly what
Here
that
comes
is.
the green bean.
The green bean?
Well, bean, not bean.
Okay, let's see it.
Look at that green inside. You know what?
Hmm.
It has some blue too. Maybe
Oh,
we should
yeah.
cut it.
So Papa liked this one because of the bands in it.
Oh, I'm getting so sweaty.
Are you, bud?
Mm-hmm.
We'll finish up here soon. You can see the banding in here, and it's gotten a lot lighter in there as well too, which is really cool. We did notice on this one, there's a little crack right there. That may or may not come out. We'll have to see on this final step. But this was a beautiful piece with some cool colors on it. Alrighty, bud.
Here comes the starship.
Starship.
Hey, you know what? It looks like a moon.
Ooh, it does, like a little crescent moon, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This one has some host rock remaining on it, which gives it that nice cool color to it. I do feel like there's... So, the blue that I was seeing in it, bud, I think is this host rock just reflecting off of the white. Because when you turn it here, you can kind of see it clears up right there. But it does look to have a little bit of carnelian in it in the areas, and I really like the outside texture to it as well too. So gotta get through these because we are melting.
Here comes the strange. Hey, you know what? This one reminds me of something.
Your first nodule one?
No,
Oh,
but
which
close. So it reminds me of one that looks exactly the same, except that's a little bigger. Remember that one? That was, I believe, our last journey, or the one before our last journey.
Let's see it. Oh yeah, the banding in this one's really starting to shine through.
But as you can
beautiful
see,
coloring in
the
it.
coolest part is the blue part.
It is.
I mean, the blue part is like it's connecting to here.
It is. That's really cool, isn't it?
It looks like a bridge that's cut in half by redness.
Very much so. Alrighty, let's move on to the next.
Next up, we have this. Hey, look! That shine's really shiny. And there comes the way from the grit.
Let's see that one. So this one, I think, was another one that we weren't really sure if this is what we would consider a glowy. It does have some very cool and unique characteristics to it. I think it has a little bit of translucency to it, but this might be something else. If you guys could help us identify this as well too, we would greatly appreciate it. But I like the almost purple color it has to it.
Here comes the one that almost looks exactly the same as this, except with more divots.
More divots.
Divots are bugs, but smaller. And bugs are bigger than divots.
Let's see this guy. Oh yeah. Papa likes how orange this one is. The beautiful little red dendrites that are within it. Awesome.
Here comes the one that actually looks like it has petrified wood. Hey look, and that petrified wood is a little bit.
So
of
this
that
is the one that Noam keeps thinking that this could be petrified wood. The more I look at it, the more I think, yeah, that is a possibility. Just based off of the outside texture that's on it. If it was one, could be a petrified, or not petrified, a agatized petrified wood, which would be pretty cool. You can see on the inside here, it looks like we have got some quartz.
I remember somebody telling us having one of that.
Another thing that kind of makes me think it might be that is you see the purple happening right there, bud? It's got some purplish right there. This is another cool little piece. Yeah, I'm watching. This might be petrified wood. And if it is, that's a real keeper for sure. Alrighty, so this guy here is a very unique one. Oh, this is the one that we said on the last time, but that it looks like something's coming out from it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Because it's got some black throughout it that is coming out. This one looks to have gotten a little bit cracked. It's the one downside to tumbling these is as they get shinier, you see more of the cracks that are already within it or that then get formed from it. So It's a beautiful piece.
Next up, we have this beautiful one.
It's a nice carnelian.
A really dark.
Does that one have any banding in it?
But that shows some white too. Hey, you know what? Look. It looks like this little hole has something in it.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's very unique, huh? Beautiful carnelian.
Okay, next up we have this one. Ooh, super.
Oh yeah, Papa likes the darker banding that's throughout this one. See a little tiny vug that's there as well too. And then the layer of bandings that's in there. It's a real awesome one. Beautiful. Okay.
I think soon, after 2 more, we might do
a couple at a time? Okay.
But more like all of it at a time. This is not much anymore.
It's not that much. Yep. And we're sweating out here, aren't we? Alrighty. So that's another beautiful piece. If you want to give it a quick show. Does that one have any banding in it either?
I don't know.
You're going too fast to see it.
You said first.
No, I said display it. Ooh, this one does have some really cool, unique features to it, though. I like it. I like it a lot.
Ooh, this is the one that has banding all the way around like this.
Oh, it does? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. And the banding's really showing through it right now, isn't it? 360 banding. What? Okay. Alrighty, and last but definitely not least.
Oh, no way.
What?
Look at that banding.
I know, this is the yellow banding one. This one, as soon as I saw it, was like, oh my goodness, that is so unique. Because look, we got yellow there, some white there, and the bandings go all the way through. This is one of the lighter banding ones that we found. Beautiful color. Alright, bud?
Okay. I'll show these other ones.
No, Papa really likes this one. Just because of its look. This looks like it could already be on a pendant or something.
But what about this one? It has white.
Oh, I like that one too. This one is very interesting. This is the one that has the quartz through here. And then it had the vertical bands that go across the other way. It's really just a very unique piece, and you can start to see the white coming through right there. That is awesome.
Here comes 2 more.
Last but definitely not least, we've got this guy here. You can start to see some banding shining through on this. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, that is awesome. That is an awesome piece. And last but definitely not least...
Wait, you already said that.
I'll say it again. We have this one that looks to have a little bit of host rock still attached to it. It's a beautiful and a little carnelian piece. Alrighty, bud. Let's get this a little bit wet. So, the next step, we've got our final polish. And hopefully with the final polish, we won't even need to get these wet like this anymore, because they will just shine like they would when they're wet. So, alrighty, but that should be good. Okay, look at all the beautiful colors we have there, the different patterns of banding. That is all extremely unique. Got some very beautiful specimen pieces there. That is awesome, bud. Very cool. Well, we appreciate you guys watching. We know sometimes these videos can be long, but we do enjoy every minute of it. And if you guys enjoy it as well, consider subscribing, like, leave a comment, and remember to rock on.